Hello everyone, and welcome to the brand new Forever World. Yes, I've already decided to restart, but that's because the other one, I feel like I did it a little too planful. Like I tried to pick a seed and kind of go from there, and I just wasn't vibing with it. So here we are in a brand new world. And I see a birch forest behind me. I literally have not explored anything. This is the block that I spawned on, so we're just gonna let the seed choose me, as one of you said, and we will see where it takes us. But immediately, I love it. I love dark oak forests. I think they're so pretty. That's really cool there, especially when, ooh, there's a little island. Especially when, hey, I actually forgot what I was gonna say. I love dark oak forests when... Oh, I genuinely can't remember. I think maybe I was gonna say if we go for like a fairy core kind of thing, but anyways, I love dark oak forests and I also love birch forests, so this could be honestly our home already, but I would think we probably want to explore a little bit first. But before we even get into any of that, we need wood. I'm gonna go with the birch trees just because they're smaller, and that way once I break them they will fully, I guess, despawn, and then I can replant them and everything, because with dark oak that's kind of really annoying to chop with just your fist. So we'll start with this one. I think this world will be very good, I hope. I mean, the spawn looks really good as is, so even just this, like, that's gorgeous. I think for this one, I really need to make sure to build somewhere with good lighting, because honestly, I think that was half the reason that I wasn't really feeling inspired in my other world. Like, yes, it was a little more planful, which I genuinely think takes the fun out of Minecraft. Like, it's fun to just build and not put pressure on it, which I definitely did on the last world. So this one's just gonna be no pressure. We're just gonna see where the wind takes us and hope that it works out. And I hope you guys will all like that kind of style, because, I mean, as of now, that's how it's gonna be. Okay, first and foremost, I actually like to just make a pick for wooden tools, and then I like to instantly upgrade to stone because wooden tools are just not it, to be honest. I'm not sure where we should do that though. I did want to see, okay, so this is south over here, then we have east, west, north. Okay, well, honestly, I think that's going to work pretty well, because I would like my area to face everywhere except north, because north is, you never get direct sunlight if you're facing north. So the plan will be to have something like that. Like, even just this is really pretty. I feel like we could build a really gorgeous, like, fantasy, fairy, elven sort of town in a birch forest like this, especially with the tall ones too. I think that looks really pretty. I was trying to find a cave though, just quickly, so I could get some stone, like right here. I also am playing with keep inventory on. Thank you everyone for the validation on that. In my last video, I asked what you guys thought about me playing with keep inventory on, and I'm very glad we're all on the same page, because I'm here to build fun, pretty things and have a farm, and that's about it. I'm not really, like, big into the grind and whatnot, so... I mean, I still want to get diamonds and everything, but my main priority is making a really cool looking town, so... Okay. We'll go with this for our stone tools for now, and we will make a furnace. So I'll need 8 pieces for that, which I have. Okay. If that's the case, I might as well see if there's any sort of coal or anything. Oh, this might go bad already. I love shaders, they're so pretty, but I cannot see a dang thing. Okay, someone tell me if there's coal. I also have absolutely no food to heal myself just now, so good thing I'm playing with keep inventory and I'm not too far from spawn. I'm actually gonna go for this iron. This could go very badly once again. Okay, maybe if I turn my shaders off for a second. Oh, that didn't help at all. I actually think that might have made it worse because now there's not even the ore glow. Okay, I think perhaps I got a little too adventurous too soon. So let me make my way back up and then you can see. Oh, is that how I get there? At this point, I should just probably find a mob to take me out. I genuinely can't see anything. Okay, we're gonna find a mob. And then since I have the lovely keep inventory on, is there not even mobs down here? I actually turned my shaders on again just so I could use the ores as my guiding light, so to speak. And I did realize that there was iron right beside me, so I am gonna grab that. This is just riveting gameplay in absolute darkness. And then, oh, there's more here. I wish it did that for coal though, because if I had coal, I could make some torches and see whatever is happening. Okay, I know we want the lichen. That I heard something that maybe could have taken me out of this cave a little bit quicker, if you know what I mean. Okay, let me break this and see if that helps. Okay, wait, we're getting somewhere. I tried to turn brightness up to 100, so maybe I can see more of like a faint outline of where we are. And I think we finally made it. It wasn't even nighttime, and it's just such a dark cave. Okay, with that resolved though, we should probably find some food. Look how cinematic this area is with all of the leaves falling. Oh, it's so pretty. I already feel very good about this restart. Okay, I'm very sorry, sheep, but I have to do it. I need a bed and I need food. Yes, there is a decent amount of chickens. Oh, let's take the pigs because I never really find a use for pigs, to be honest, aside from food source. So I'm not too concerned about having them to make a farm or anything. Also gonna go ahead and cut down a tree, and then I guess we can use that as our fuel for now, just until I can find coal, which is not a hard thing to find, but I don't feel very equipped for a cave given that I don't even have a food source. So oops, so let's just do this for now. Hopefully that lasts longer than sticks, which I think it should. I really just need anything at this point just to get my health and hunger back up. Oh, beautiful. There's like a plains area over there. Plains are always great for people who love building, but I kind of think I want to build in a forest because then it already looks a bit more filled in as is. And so it looks prettier during the ugly stages, if you will. I would like one more sheep so that I can have a bed. But if I'm not going to be able to find another sheep... Oh! Hello, sheepy! Okay, now I just need one more sheep. And then we can sleep the night away. That is a really tall birch tree. That's really pretty though. Okay, my hope is that I didn't just make all the sheep in this area go extinct. I see chickens. Like, what if those were the only 2 sheep and I didn't breed them? Oh boy. I don't think that would be the case, but you never know sometimes. Okay, I only have 2 pieces of wool, so... I see many a chicken, but none of the sheeps. Alright, in that case, how's my hunger all the way down already? I don't want to waste this 1 pork chop on my 1 hunger slot. Pretty flowers! The lily of the valley flowers and tulips are probably some of my favorites. Oh, that's a really pretty view. I was able to come across the river quickly. I think we were over there when I ended that clip because my dog was barking. It's been like 30 seconds in real life. And so I made a bed because I found some sheeps over here. And there does seem to be enough to start a farm again. So we should be okay. But I will take more of the pigs. And then I think we should probably, sorry, piggy, try to find a cave so that we can actually smelt things and whatnot. Okay, let me organize my inventory though, because this just looks atrocious. Okay, I will have this if needed. I'm gonna cook a little bit more pork chop while I'm here. I kind of like to take my crafting table with me just in case, but maybe since this is like our little spawn point right now, I'll just put down a chest and put my junk in it. Oh, I got a potato. Where did I get that from the zombie I killed just now? Oh, and I'm out of fuel. Okay, that's good. That's real good. Okay, I'll chop down this little tree. I'm trying not to damage the forest too much in case I want to build here. I don't feel entirely like clearing it out, but I just think this is such a pretty little spot here with the mix of the water and the pretty light. While that smelts, let me... Well, I guess actually, if we're gonna be in a cave, I could perhaps take this time to build up a small farm if I could get some seeds. And then we can maybe try to get a sheep farm going. I don't like to use the sheepies as my supply of food, but if we're building a birch forest, that might be all we get for the time being. So we'll have to see, but I am just really clearing out this place after I said I didn't want to destroy it. But nothing a little bone meal can't fix. Okay, so I have 4 seeds, which is really just plenty. I'm just gonna make a wooden hoe, honestly, and then we'll just do it along the side here. The most baby farm ever. We'll do the same with the sugarcane, and then I'm also setting this up as if it's going to be my base. I'm not sure if that's the case, but it also kind of rhymed. But for now, I think it's a good starting point. So I am going to go and try to find some coal, while also just exploring a little bit because it's quite the pretty area. I love the addition of these fallen logs with the mushrooms. Such a good thought, whoever had that. I do see a pumpkin, which I'm going to take because I really like to make pumpkin pie as my food supply. It's pretty easy to get, so I'm going to take that. Is that a shipwreck already? Oh, that is so lucky. Okay, well, I'm going to go to the shipwreck then and see what we can get. Hopefully there's no drowned about as of now. Oh, that's so cute. I love finding shipwrecks. Again, another good thought to whoever thought to add it. And this one's on its side. It's so fun that each of them look a little bit different too. I recently, in a world that I have with my friends, I discovered a shipwreck that was completely sunken underground. As in, like, it was underneath all of the, what's it called? Like the stone and stuff. And so I had to dig out all the stone to go around and find all of the chests. And it was so cool. I'd never seen anything like that. Okay, 1 chest there. I believe they can have up to 3 chests, so we'll see. But I really don't have the tools for this. Like, I don't even have a shovel to dig up all this sand. I believe this is just wood. I really need some coal here. I'm so used to having my torch in my offhand to give me light with the shaders. So this just feels very, very wrong. There's something in there actually, rather than under the sand. Maybe I'll destroy this piece of wood. Oh, I guess I have an axe, huh? Speed it up a bit. I kind of feel like there'd be something under here, so we're gonna check. And I would be correct. Ooh, carrots, coal! I'm about to start taking damage though. Nobody panic. And I'm all good. Okay, well that was a perfect way to get some torches now. I literally just need this. See, isn't that so much better? Now we have much light to see. Oh, and there's another one over here. Unless it's the one from earlier, but I don't think so. Yeah, no. Oh, cool. We got armor trim already and a treasure map. This is lucrative. Oh, I didn't realize that I didn't have enough air. Okay, well, I'm not gonna chance it over here then. I at least know where this is. There's a lot of cod over there too. So spawn is just over that way for me, like my bed area. I can eat my pork chop. Well, who even needs to go into the mines now? No, that's a joke. I have to go into the mines. I need supplies. But this is very exciting because now we can start a real good farm. Because we've got carrots, we have potatoes. I don't know what this armor trim looks like. So that'll be fun to explore, but I'm going to save using all of that until I am way further ahead in the game, because I probably want to put it on diamond armor and such. I'm just kind of taking a little look around the area. While also... puppy! I was going to say while also looking for a cave. There's literally a ruined portal over there. Okay, next stop. I guess... I don't think I need to empty my inventory. It's actually not that bad. I could make myself a boat if I really wanted. Oh, but I actually left my crafting table, I think, at my base. When I said that I like to take my crafting table with me. Oh boy. These shaders make underwater look so pretty. I'd be very excited to find an ocean with these. I think the portal is that way. Oh, and there's cornflowers. Yay! These are another favorite flower of mine in game. We'll take a couple of them. Some chickens. Oh, that looks really pretty. Cows. Okay, I like that there's a lot of animals relatively nearby to where my base is over there. If I decide to keep it there, that is. But I honestly think I might. I'm not sure I've ever really made a full base. Oh no. Oops. I've never really made a full base in a birch forest, so I feel like that would be a really fun thing to do. Wow. That's so pretty. Yeah, either that or the dark oak forest, honestly. But the dark oak forest is a little bit small, perhaps. But I guess I could always just plant more trees and expand it. But it's more so like the grass type that gets affected. Because if the biome is only so big, the type of grass that spawns in the biome is only so big. It's all grass, but they all have different colors depending on the biome you're in. Like spruce is very desaturated. The savanna has more like yellowy grass, things like that. Curse of binding, I don't really want that. So I'm not going to keep those. This is like a pretty fully complete one too. That's impressive. Is there a second chest? Don't think so. Wow. This one's so awesome. I've actually never seen one this intact, I guess. Like it's usually very basic remnants. I guess I might as well just take the chest. I really don't want the cursive binding pants though, because that means I will be stuck with them forever. So I'm just gonna put those over there. It's getting dark, so perhaps I should head back to my base now. I did kind of want to explore. I feel like I can explore because I have a torch, and if I perish, I still keep all my items. Is that another shipwreck? I swear this is not staged. Like, I will give you guys the world seed, and you will know that that is exactly where I spawned, and that I have not looked at anything. Oh, coal! I actually can't believe that. How did I get so lucky with this seed? I also think it's fun when you just let the... Oh no, there's a forest fire happening. I don't know. I don't have a bucket or anything to put that out. Well, let's just hope it doesn't spread to my base too bad. I think it's still pretty far away. I was going to say something fun about choosing... or not choosing a seed, rather, like just letting the game decide, is that no one's really going to have the same world as you, unless you like advertise the seed. But it's kind of fun to have a fresh start that, you know, no one's really done anything in before, because I feel like it gives you a lot more ideas. There is a lot of mobs around here. Oh my gosh, it is another shipwreck. That's crazy. Okay, well, I'm real scared of the drowns, so hopefully they're not around here, but I do... Oh, this one's a jungle one. Pretty. I do hope that... I do hope they're not around. I actually don't know if that's what I was going to say. Again, kind of blanking on my thoughts recently. I go to say one thing and then all of a sudden I just lose my train of thought. Okay, let me get some here. I might come back and just take this ship apart for, just for, what's it called? Resources, I guess. I'm also really low on storage and I didn't realize, but I do want that book and I do want those feathers because I want to make us a book and quill so that we can do, like to-do lists together, basically. I guess I'll leave the sand and I'll take the one piece of jungle wood. Oh, and there's another there. Okay. I am gonna destroy this block though. Oh my gosh, I actually have no space. This is terrible. I guess I could get rid of a couple of the blocks, because realistically I can just get those all again. Like the birch I don't really need. I don't need my pick. I'll take that. Gold nugget. And more armor trim. That's awesome. Okay, I'll take that back. Well, that was 3 chests as well. I would say this is going very well so far. I really like this ship. I'm a big fan of jungle wood, honestly. So hopefully we can find a jungle somewhere in this world. I might just let the monsters take me out so that I can get home and sleep and have it be a new day. I'm going to throw in my other chest here so that I can empty my inventory. And I think I will start a bigger farm here now. The pumpkin seeds, the carrot seeds. Okay. That genuinely made my heart race so badly. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. Okay, hopefully he didn't blow up any of the good stuff. I was trying to find a way to turn griefing off just because it's so annoying when they make giant craters in your land. But yeah, I couldn't like find the way to do that. I'll probably have to look it up later, but that's just so annoying. I don't even have enough dirt to fully fill it in. Okay, anyways, I was trying to get out all my farming supplies. Okay, so what was that I said about this going really well so far? Because now I'm feeling a little bit cursed. That was 2 in a row. It had been 2 seconds. Oh my gosh. Are my chests here or do I have to make new chests? Okay, well, that is super frustrating, to be honest. If another one blows up behind me, Alt F4. I'm quitting the game. Oh, I also pulled out the treasure maps and then never went to look. Okay, again, I think it didn't blow up any of my stuff, aside from the chests, which is just so frustrating. Okay, well, it did blow up part of this tree, so I guess I'll chop down and then make a second chest with it, and then we can put some stuff in there. But more importantly, actually, let me sort of light up this area so that at night they can maybe stay away. At this point, I should just embrace the crater. That's ridiculous. How does this happen? I just want to farm. Okay, I was gonna make another chest. I actually have no use for this one piece of wood. I don't know why I kept it, so I'm just gonna mix it with that one. Then we'll throw everything back in here. Okay, so anyways, I need my pumpkins, my potatoes, my carrots. I'm already growing some sugarcane, so I won't worry too much about that. Do I have enough stone to make a shovel? I do. Oh, I also have enough iron from all of that. Maybe I could make some iron tools or some iron armor. I think tools would be the better bet, honestly, so we'll make that. I'm just gonna make a stone shovel for now. And I'm gonna clear some of this. So I guess maybe I should start thinking about if this is going to be my base or not. Because I'm kind of setting it up like it is, but I suppose it would be easy enough to move things around if I wanted something different. I'll plant some carrots, and I will plant some potatoes. I think I'll plant all my potatoes because those are another good food source. I guess, you know what, might as well plant all my carrots too. And then, I didn't mean to reload my shaders, but then we can do a little pumpkin farm as well. Just gonna do that. We'll do it like this, and then hopefully they will grow not on top of each other. Maybe I can do one more back here. Hopefully the water reaches that. I think it should. It might just take a little bit. And let's fill this in with dirt. I need more dirt. 1, 2, 3, and then one more piece, and it'll look back to normal for the most part. I hate creepers. What a terrible mob. Okay, I think with ingots I can actually turn it into, or with nuggets I can turn it into ingots, is what I meant to say. So I'm going to do that so that we'll have even more iron. I'm a little bit short. Because I do have this and I do have coal, so let me smelt some of that. I should probably make even more torches. Okay, you know what? Actually, while all that happens, let me think about a base and where I might like to settle. It's just kind of hard because in early game, you only have so much to get so far. So I don't know if I should be going on excursions. Turtle! Cute to go in. Oh, and dolphins. Is this an ocean? This has to be an ocean, right? If there's dolphins? Okay, I keep getting so sidetracked, but I don't know if I should be trying to find other places to build. But honestly, oh, he's making me fast. Honestly, I think this is a really cute area to build in. Thank you, Dolphin. That was very helpful. Because, I don't know, we've got a lot of cute little water pockets, really cute birch trees. We have dark oak over there. I think it's pretty gorgeous. And that's north facing, and I wouldn't really build any houses facing that way because it's just an ocean. But this way we could get sunrise, sunset, midday. I think it's seeming pretty good. So I think I'm okay to just set up my base in this sort of area. Whether I'm going to build my house in this exact spot, I don't know, because I think it might be, well, I'm not sure. Do I want to look at that open plains? Because I could do something cool there and build like a giant structure at some point. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's still early game. For now, I think I'm going to take myself to the mines, but actually put on some armor and stuff so I don't completely perish. I think one pickaxe will be good. Guess I'll do boots, and I'm gonna make some more torches to be safe. And I'm really just gonna light up this area because if another creeper blows up my chest, I'm going to lose it. Okay. I'll put that back in there for now. Everything else seems to be good. I don't think a fortune 2 axe. Nice. Maybe actually I will smelt some mutton before I go into the mines just to make sure that I have enough food. And then I'll probably cut to when I find a place to mine. There is so many tulips here. Oh, it's so pretty. It's like a little tulip island. This is not too far from where my base was. I was trying to look for a mine, and then here I am. But I want all of these flowers. You know what would also be extremely helpful to make would be a bundle, because I like to pick up absolutely everything and anything that I find. And so a bundle would be very handy, but I don't have any string. But I could get some leather in case I do find a spider. Sorry, cows. Oh, come back. Okay, that only gave me 3 pieces of leather. I don't actually know how many. Oh, there's a horse over there. How many you need for a bundle? Whoa. Do you guys see that tree like right under my crosshair? I think it's an oak tree, but it looks really magical, so I'm gonna go check it out. And I am in fact getting very sidetracked from my main mission. But this looks promising. But I really want to go look at that tree, so excuse me while I go do that. Sorry, cow. It's quite pretty over here. I mean, it's just plains, but oh, is that a spruce forest back there? Is that what I see? I'm not using Optifine for my shaders. I'm using Iris or Fabric or both of them. I don't really know what does what. But let's look at this majestic tree. That looks really cool. I definitely want to build a lot of majestic trees in my area, but like custom ones. But I was going to say, since I'm not using Optifine for my shaders, bees! Okay, I have actually got to say a thought and stick to it because every time I start a thought, I see something and I get distracted. Okay, what I am trying to say is that since I don't have Optifine, I don't have that like built-in zoom feature. So I need the in-game looking glass, but I might have to find something like a mod that lets me have a zoom feature because it's so frustrating to not be able to use it. Also, I didn't realize my hunger was so low. Oh my gosh, look at all the little bunnies. Uh-oh. That is a pillager outpost, and that is not something I want to deal with right now, but I do want to deal with it in the future because I think you can get those cute little, are they called allays? It's literally just me. Yeah, but I think you can get those from there, but I do not feel equipped to take that on right now. I don't even have a sword. I just use my axe right now. But this is in fact a spruce forest. Oh, this is really pretty as well. Is it abandoned? I don't think that's a thing to have abandoned villager outposts. I would build in the spruce forest. However, I'm currently building in a spruce forest in my other world. So in order to keep things feeling fresh and exciting, I shall not do that, but they are quite beautiful forests. Oh my gosh, these wolves are just slaughtering all of the sheeps. Oh, this looks like a massive cave. With my spare iron, I definitely should have made a bucket. That was silly thinking on my part. But I'm gonna try to go down into this cave, I believe, and not take too much fall damage. That's my shovel. Okay. Okay, I actually should clear a little bit of this inventory because it's getting tricky. I'm gonna have no space for ores. This is huge. I really like to take screenshots of the places I come across in case I forget where they are, or I don't get to explore them fully. So if you see me hitting F3 and then taking a screenshot, that would be why. I also do think I'll want a lot of copper. It's always a fun thing to build with, so might as well. And we can make little copper golems, have some friends around. Oh, I moved from that block too soon. I'm also curious, I'm sure I asked this in the last episode, but maybe I didn't. If you guys are not interested in seeing the mining portion and everything, if you'd prefer to see just like the building or like above ground stuff, let me know because I can always cut that stuff out or just do like a time lapse of it or something. But this cave is magnificent. Holy. There's a lot of zombies though, I will say. Come into the fire. I'm glad I put armor on, but I still don't think this is going to be very easy. And I'm scared that a creeper's just gonna come and blow me right up. Oh, I lost my iron there. Yeah, so let me know your guys' thoughts on if you want the mining included, because I'm more than happy to just mine off camera and just kind of zone out. But of course, things like building and stuff, I will absolutely show you. But if you're not too interested in the resource gathering, I can make it a time lapse, I can fully cut it out. Something just burned to death and I don't know what it was. So please give me feedback in the comments. Also, if you have build suggestions of what I should put in this world of mine, because I'm going to need a lot of build ideas, by all means, leave them below. And I kind of want to like speak to my inner child a little bit, so to speak, and do the thing where like I can name things in the game after you guys, if that makes sense. That was always a thing with the Minecraft Let's Players when I was growing up. They would like pick a subscriber to name a sheep after or something. Obviously all of the things that stay alive, nothing that would perish. But I kind of want to do that just because I don't know. I think it would make me really happy, but I'm not sure what I will name. I think I'll probably have a lot of iron golems around, or not iron golems, copper golems. Maybe a couple iron golems actually, but maybe I can name some of you guys, or name them after some of you guys. There we go. Okay, I'm just trying to get as much iron as possible right now. That'll be my main supply until I want to go look for diamonds. Which I don't know if I'll do today. Uh-oh, this is bad news. Oh, he gave me a carrot. Okay. I have no weapon now. And I do, in fact, need to make a furnace. Oh. 6. Okay, that should be good, right? Okay, I'll make a furnace and then I'll make an iron axe. Just quickly. This is why you bring a crafting table with you. I believe I was saying I'm not sure I want to look for diamonds though, which remains true, I believe. Not today, I don't believe, or not right now at least. I'm also trying to decide if we will work on my house in this video or not. I'm gonna do like a really big base at some point, but I always like to do a small little starter home just because it's cute and you need somewhere to live at the start that's better than a dirt shack. So I always try to do something small at least. Oh, that's not where I want that. Okay, whatever this smelts is what we'll get. I guess while it smelts, I could do some of this. I'm going to try to use up my whole stone pickaxe, and then we can switch to the iron when it's done. Okay, this is all finished, so we'll pick it up. We'll see what other goodies we can find, but then maybe we'll get to picking a plot to work on our house. There is a whole bunch of iron down here though. I love lichen as a kind of texturing decoration object, but in caves I always think it's diamonds and I get so excited, but it's not. And I mean, diamonds are a very vibrant blue, but I always think for some reason that the lichen is diamonds. I'm gonna go in this water. Glow squids are so pretty. Wow. I don't really know how to get out of here though. That's maybe a touch concerning. Okay. So we're actually not going to do too much underwater exploration because I think that would go kind of bad right now. I guess I'm going to get some of like the andesite and stone and stuff in case we want to build with any of it. Oh, hello, sir. And then we'll just have a couple more building supplies. It's a really nice texturing block if you want to build with stone and cobblestone and all of that. And that's a creeper, which I really don't want. Actually, maybe you could harvest some of the blocks for me. Any? Oh, okay, give me a little bit. There is a significant increase of mobs just now. Oh, bye-bye glow squid. Copper, redstone, gold, lapis. I guess maybe I could get some of these other ores. I'm gonna finish doing my mining trip and then I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, well I was actually going to finish my mining off camera and then look at what I found. I paused the recording, I came underwater and it was right in front of me. So I'm going to try to get that once I take care of this zombie. Oh, and that's a creeper. Ouch. I really want this diamond. Why is everything telling me I can't have it? I'll just get a little bit of air here, and now we'll get the diamond. It might very well just be one. Okay, it's only one, but that's okay. A diamond is a diamond. I always like to check around just to be sure, but... Oh my gosh. Okay, well, you know what? It can take me home now, to be honest. And we'll sleep, and then we're gonna run away from my spawn here because I don't want a creeper to blow it up. Ouch. I'm gonna try to gather the mobs if I can, except for I would like this guy to just burn, really. Man, these creepers love my forest. Come into the water. Okay, I'm doing another creeper scan just to be sure. But I think, knock on wood, that this spot is okay. I do see a creeper over there. I think my general area isn't so infested. I guess I'll put a couple more just to be safe because now I'm really paranoid. All the more reason to build a house. And since we were so far away from our farm, nothing actually grew. So that's what's happening there. I will smelt all of this iron and also probably some food. Maybe I should make a smoker or something. But I think while that smelts, let me pick a little spot to build. Now this area I really like. A small starter home over here. That could be really pretty. There is just mobs everywhere. Okay, I want this creeper to follow me into the water so it doesn't blow up my gorgeous area here. Okay. Looking that way, it's quite a pretty view though, but that is north, so I don't want to face north. We could be really nestled into the forest or we could be on the coast, but I think either way will expand outwards at some point. Also, I started my adventure and have no food on me, so okay, here's the really tall tree again, unless it's a new one. Dark oak is really pretty though, and look at how saturated the grass is. It's really nice. But this is like mob central, and I feel you really have to clear it out before you can start building. That looks really cool though. Just because the trees are so thick and dense that there's just not really any space for you to build right away. It would give you a lot of building supplies while you clear it out though. And it is a lot bigger than I was thinking. I'm feeling more the birch forest though for today, or I guess for this world. Oh, this birch forest is really pretty too. I'm gonna venture over there and see what it looks like. It's so hard to try and settle on one spot to build, because then even as you're exploring you find these gorgeous places, but if you've already set up base, it's kind of hard to just pick up and move. But this one has really tall trees. And I don't know if maybe I want to face the dark oak forest. Oh, there's a bumblebee. Oh, and more forest fire. That's a cute one. I will at some point have to collect some of these hives. Ooh, this one does have a really nice mountaintop though. Oh, that's going to be a bit of an issue, I suspect. I mean, that's a pretty gorgeous view. Oh, the ruin portal's over there. This is all... Oh, this spot's actually really gorgeous. Should I be building here instead? I can't decide because I do love a waterfront area. Okay, that's still north. This would give us good sunlight. Okay, I believe I can eat raw mutton without getting poisoned, so I'm just gonna do that quick so that I actually have some hunger to keep looking. This is tricky. Part of the reason why I love building by the water is then like this part here, this would make a perfect port for like boats and stuff, and then as you get inward you expand the town kind of thing. Because I always kind of think of like how it would work if you were actually discovering a new place. You'd want to settle by water, and then you could become like a good trading point, all those kinds of things. So this could be a really pretty area. I'm just debating whether I want this hilly terrain or whatnot. I do think it would make for more interesting builds. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and find a spot that I want to build in, relocate my stuff to it, and then I will come back when all of that is complete. All right, everyone, so I have now relocated and this is my new spot. You can see there is quite a lot happening in the background. We, for starters, do have a ruined portal over there, which is like right where my crosshair is, just to the left of that, which is actually quite massive, and I have already been over there, but I will show you it at some point. Then beyond that, we have a snowy spruce forest, we have a dark oak forest, more birch, and then where I am right now, this little spot here, I've already slightly terraformed it. This is going to be for our teeny tiny little starter home. It's just going to go right here. It's going to look out over this landscape here, which I think shall be very gorgeous. But behind this little cliff here is just a kind of mixed forest here. We got a lot of birch trees and oak trees as well. So this is where I'm thinking our base will be. I mainly want to have it, there won't be as much over here. Here's what I'm thinking. There's going to be my little starter home here. Then I want a path to come down here. We'll have some kind of fun diagonal arched bridge over here. Hopefully I can make it pretty cool. But I was trying to do a arched bridge in my other world, and doing a rail for that is very complicated. Or not even complicated so much as there's just no blocks that looked good as a railing. So we'll try to find some way to make it look good, but we also have some chickens here, so we'll have to make a little farm. If I come over to this kind of viewpoint here, you can see the ruined portal a little bit better. Yeah, I think this is just a gorgeous little spot to build. So from here, you'd be able to see my starter home, and then we'll have the bridge, and then it'll wrap around, and I think this main section of land is going to be where we kind of really build everything up and put the majority of our town, but we'll see where the wind takes us. In order to start building my little starter home though, we do need to gather resources. So I'm gonna record the thing. We'll see if I put it into time-lapse mode or cut it down or just keep it as normal footage. But I do need to get my boat from here because I think that will be helpful. Oh, but actually before we do that, I did want to start a little bit of a farm. I don't know where. This is kind of like a lot of hilly terrain. Don't necessarily want it right where my house is. I'll try it down here. Maybe I can actually get some more dirt and expand it outwards because it does look a little unnatural there. I didn't do that. That's just kind of how it spawned, this sharp right angle here. But I can go ahead and do something like this. And then I think along here shall be our farm area, which should be pretty good, honestly. I mainly want a whole bunch of wheat, so that's what I'm going to use this for. Oh my gosh, gold tools drain so fast. I was using it because it had efficiency. Wow, the light is so pretty right now because it had efficiency on it, but I guess I don't really need that when it's just to till the soil. It's probably more important when I'm using it to harvest blocks, so get rid of that. We'll do a couple of carrots, not too many. We can do a whole bunch of potatoes though. And then hopefully while we're off on our excursion, is it about to rain? Is that why the light looks like that right now? I can't fully tell, but yeah, hopefully while we gather resources, our food source here, our little farm, shall grow and prosper. I don't have my sugarcane on me, but if I do that, I will put it along the waterfront and then we can grow some of that too. Oh, I gotta be careful not to crush any of the plants. Okay. Seems all right. Oh, and it just broke my my hoe there. So I'll need another one of those. I guess we'll wait until nighttime passes to go over and get the spruce there. But while we do that, I'll put this away. Oh, I guess I needed to do pumpkins too. Okay, hold on. Too many things to do. I don't really want to break the hoe there. I'll make a stone one. Actually, I'll make an iron. I genuinely have enough iron for it, so. We'll do the pumpkins. We'll put away the rest of the goodies here. I'll probably have to make another axe just if I want to chop down all of these trees. Then we can have to do a little bit of the mining portion as well, because I want to get some copper and some granite. So we'll see about that. Oh, I was gonna plant the pumpkins. I'll plant the pumpkins, then I'll chop some oak trees, then we'll sleep, and then we will go ahead and start building our, well, no, chop the trees. Okay, take 20, plant the pumpkins, which is what I'm doing now. Then we will chop the oak trees. Then we will sleep, and then once it's daytime, we will go and get the spruce trees. Then off camera, I will probably do the mining for the stone and stuff. And then after that, I will come back and we will build our starter home. I do not know why that was so complicated. Okay, pumpkins planted. Now, the oak trees. I definitely am going to want to replant a bunch of these if they're behind my plot of land here, because I still want it to look pretty behind my house. But these are the ones in immediate vicinity to my bed. And I don't want to be too far away when it becomes nighttime. I also believe I now have turned off the mob griefing. I figured out how to do it, so even if creepers do blow me up, they shouldn't blow my stuff up, hopefully, because it's just, I mean, you saw it earlier, it's not fun. So this should be a lot better now, hopefully. I would say it looks dark enough to sleep, but let us find out. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was gonna see, this definitely looks like more than 10 blocks across for a diagonal bridge, so we'll wait on that. It is a brand new day though, so let's go and get those spruce trees. I do have a little bit of supplies to make some pumpkin pie, so I'm actually going to do that quickly because I don't want to run out of food while I'm there. Then I have my boat, and then we will just head on over. I will show you a little bit of the portal here. It's actually a massive portal. Like it is, I have not seen a portal, a ruined portal this big. It looks so cool. I kind of want to keep it as like a feature thing. I feel like we could do some cool, like maybe shrine or like some sort of, like decay spreading out around from the portal sort of thing that's threatening the land over there. Maybe do a little bit of story building. But yeah, I did already empty this, but these are cursed binding and I did not want that. So, and then over this way, well actually, did I give you a good enough view? Like there's enough obsidian there to make an actual portal, so I may very well turn that into my nether portal because it already looks pretty dang cool. Also, in combination with turning off mob griefing, I did also turn off fire spread because I was noticing a lot of wildfires. And again, anything that's going to threaten my build is not something I want happening. So I did decide to turn that off as well. There's a lot of piggies up in this one. Oh, I also didn't put on leather boots, so I may very well perish if there's that deep snow. I don't even know what it's called exactly, but I'll just, I guess, mind my step. And I don't even know what I would be looking for. Like, is it that? No, I don't think so. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, you can see when you go in it, you get really cold. Like, you get that effect around you. And if there wasn't this block underneath, I think you'd keep sinking. It has the most slight difference from regular snow. That is very risky. Let's take this spruce tree here. I don't want to take too many of the ones that are visible from my house, or my soon-to-be house, because I don't want to mess up the view. So maybe I should go a little further back. I'm just kind of taking the trees on the outskirts because I don't really want to mess with the integrity of the forest. I think a full stack of spruce, what is spruce? A full stack of spruce will be more than enough for my plan for this build. I would like them to drop some saplings, so maybe I could plant some in my area. But I'm gonna go ahead, cut the video, and then when I come back, we will be all prepared to build my starter home. I like doing the draw over my last episode, so that's exactly what I'm doing here. It's literally about 5 seconds long, but this should give you a general sense of what we're gonna build coming up. Now that I have a little bit more of an idea of what I want to do for my starter base here, I think we can just go ahead and start. So I made this little viewing platform here so that I can come back and kind of see it as a whole, I guess. And I'm gonna go for more of this like hobbit hole kind of style today, and we will hope that it'll turn out super cute. So I did do a bunch of gathering of materials and whatnot, and I just have a little chest there to keep track of everything. But for the kind of outline, I'm gonna use oak logs. I almost called them planks, and we're gonna put them across. I think about 9 tiles should be good. So I'd maybe start here, I guess, because I do want probably a front entrance, but maybe we could have like stairs cascade down there and go along that way, but then we could also have a side entrance perhaps. So I'll try to leave enough space, but if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, something like that, and then we can have a center block there. Actually just mark it. I think I'll probably work my way into this hill just a little bit so I have more room, because it is kind of a small ledge that I've given myself here. But we could, I guess, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, probably put one there, and then we'll get rid of some of the dirt on this side. And I am going to strip these. I think maybe 4 tiles. It seems to be, or I'm speaking in Sims terms again, 4 blocks, not 4 tiles. That seems to be kind of my standard when it comes to homes, honestly. My axe broke, but I had one prepared. Oh, I also did make a bunch of bundles. So I have this red one as my food bundle right now, and then I'm not sure what I'll use these ones for just yet, but it's always good to have them. Okay, since this one's basically at height already, I'll do it like that maybe? Or should I carve out the dirt in between? I guess we do want it to look pretty on the inside as well, so I suppose I'll do this for now. Okay, I think that will be plenty tall. And probably plenty big, given that we can go kind of infinitely back and down. So I feel good about that. I'm gonna get rid of the logs there. We will do this for now. I am gonna need shelving because I am kind of looking at a build that I did in creative, because I did map it out a little bit there. But we will need spruce shelving, but I can get to that after the fact. I won't do anything for the back there just yet, in case I do want to build into them, because this is pretty small. Even for a starter home, this is pretty tiny. So I'll just leave that as is, and then once we have the roofing on, we can get a better sense of how I want to do it. Okay, so the door's gonna go here, and then I want to do kind of a circle again for that hobbit hole feel. So I'm actually gonna carve it out like this, so 9 blocks taken out. And then we will fill this in with shelving, and then we're going to have some stuff sticking out from the wall for a bit of dimension. We are slowly going to lose light as this goes on, so yeah, we'll just have to sleep and look at it in the morning as well. I am wondering though if this is enough space, because I'm going to have this, but then I do feel like I'll need a side door just for ease of access. But maybe not. Maybe it'll be cooler like this. I'm not fully sure. I'll focus on this for now, but I guess that means I should move my stuff up here, or I'll leave the temporary side door to be able to access this. But now I think we can actually do a couple of oak details. So I will need some stairs, also some slabs, I believe, and some shelving. And for shelves you need stripped logs, so we're just gonna tower up and strip them, and then we'll come down and break them like that. a little bit of a tedious process when you don't have the best pickaxe. We are going to have to do the same thing for the spruce though, so I might as well do that now because I know I'll need a couple of spruce shelves as well. So I guess I could also just use like spruce trapdoors if I want to mix it up a little bit, because maybe I'll have too many shelves. But can that really be a thing? They are a great addition to the game. Oh, I do need them for a back portion though, actually, so I will make them. And then I'll also, oh, it's in my offhand, I will make a spruce door. I think that's what I'll want to use for now. I don't know what I want the flooring to be, so for now I'm not going to worry about it. But we're just going to place the shelves like this. And I actually don't have enough, so... Oh, I'm going to be just one short. That is annoying. Let me switch these. I think... Oh, I didn't strip that last one. Okay, I think 4 is all I need, because I already had 2, and you only need 6 to make the shelf. Oh, I have 1 too many now. Okay, that's okay. We can put 1 here and 1 here. Not that way. The other way, preferably, like that. And that way they will sit flush with the wall on the other side, like this. And then we can add the dimension with our oak stuff here. So I'm just going to put the stairs in the 4 corners there. You can put the slab, I think above this one here. And then on the side we will do these 2 shelves to kind of complete that circle there. I do actually want more stairs though to add even more interest. So I'll make a couple. I guess we could do about 8 and see if that's good. Okay, I'm thinking 1 here, 1 here, maybe like an upside down one here. Oh, it's raining now. Cozy. Maybe I even, oops, I wasn't thinking like that originally. It's kind of funky though. It's just gonna say on top of the stairs, like, oh, that's the wrong item. Like this. We'll take a little look. Okay, it's very hard to tell with the rain that we have going on right now. And I'm just gonna adjust my hotbar. But once it's daytime, you'll get a much better vision of it. Maybe we could have the stairs wrap around like this. And then we can polish off these end bits or just add some more detail with the shelf here. I really don't have a great path right now. We can do the same on this corner. Just as a nice little bit of detail. Almost went off the cliff there. Yeah, something like that, and then we can get a roof in. For roofing, to tie in the spruce details I have here, I think I'll opt for a spruce roof. Maybe for now I'll just put away all of my oak stuff. I'll keep the logs for now, but aside from that I don't think I'll need it much at the moment. So let me make a couple of spruce planks. I think I'm mainly just going to go with slabs to preserve my resources for now. Hopefully it's dark enough to sleep. And then let's take a look at it at the front so far. Okay, cute. So now we'll just go ahead and start on the little roof part here. I did just get myself a fresh cup of tea, which I highly recommend you do as well at this point in the video if you drink tea or whatever beverage you were having beforehand. But it's roof time. So I'm gonna have it be kind of an arch on all sides of this, so it's gonna be a bit more of a, I guess, square roof, so to speak. I should really fix this terrain here because it is not letting me get around my house easy. we'll do it like this for now, and then we can make it look more normal after the fact. And whatever we do to one side, we're going to do to the other. I'm going to add a little bit of wonkiness with this build, I think, just in the roof line. Like, I really like to put different heights of blocks, maybe where they're not supposed to be, just so it looks a little more handcrafted, I guess, and a little less perfect. Especially for starter homes, I feel like it's got a nice charm when you do that. But I'm also thinking of putting a little tower in the roof line that's going to be off-centered. We'll see how that goes, though. So I'm just going to build the slabs up maybe by 4. It's kind of tricky building with slabs because sometimes it makes a full block and sometimes, ouch, it doesn't. So I kind of have to place a lot and delete them or break them. Again, speaking in Sims terms, I think it'll probably be a while before I get used to referring to a different video game's mechanics because I'm just so used to, oh, it's 4 tiles by 6 tiles. I also cannot grab that piece. So bear with me while I adjust my language. But for those of you who watch my Sims content, I'm sure you know what I mean. But for those of you who have never watched Sims content, you're probably a little confused. Okay, I actually need more dirt to get up here, but I don't have any. In my other world that I'm working on right now, I have scaffolding, and that makes my life so much easier than this. But I shall push through. Okay, I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one will just bring across for like 3, I believe. Okay, hang on. Too many blocks. This one's gonna make a full block, so I'm actually going to delete that. Place it here. Delete this one. And then, oh, I got it wrong. And then we'll do it like that. And then hopefully that should be enough. Yeah, and then we'll just fill in the back with some birchwood. I should put the tower on the inside or something. There's got to be a better way to do this. Whoops. Maybe just a ladder could be super helpful, but I'm too lazy to craft one apparently. Why am I making this so much harder than it needs to be? Okay, I'm just gonna fill it in so that from the front the roof is fully covered. And then I'm gonna proceed with the same kind of process on the back here. It's not as wide though. Oops. I can still do the one on the side, but I'm not sure where it's gonna meet in the middle. So I'm just gonna build it like this for now. I'm also not sure if I should really make it blend into the grass here or not, or if I'm gonna cut it off. Because I think realistically for space, I'm definitely gonna have to dig into the back, but I don't know if I want the build to reflect that. Okay, here we can just go for 2, and then we'll fill it in. And then I guess mimic it on the other side. I am a little low on the planks right now though. So, or slabs rather, so I'll have to go in and make some more. I guess I could use this back as like a staircase. I think 14 should be enough, hopefully. Also, I did not know there was a cave back here. Oh, there's a lot of granite here if I need more. That's really helpful. Is this actually a big cave or is this just like a a strip. Oh my gosh, I think it's actually a big cave. Well, that's exciting. I'm gonna put a torch in here, so hopefully I remember to come check it out at some point. But this is not the main mission right now. Put it there. Okay. Well, maybe we'll run into that cave when I'm digging for my house here. Two there, I believe. Okay. It's 3 out of 4 sides. I think I am gonna actually have it slope into the back here. Just because I think it'll look a little more natural, maybe. I'm not sure if that requires me to remove this layer of dirt or not, but I guess I will. And then we'll see what it looks like with the roof, and if I don't like it, of course I can switch it. Oh, and my shovel's broken. Actually, I guess I should make an iron shovel. I do have enough iron right now, so let me do that quick. All right, we're leveling up. I think that's the layer I was trying to remove. You know what? I might as well just delete, oh my gosh, break this whole thing while I'm at it. Oh, but maybe I'll leave the dirt here. Okay, I think this is gonna be super cute. There's, of course, a lot of little details we still need to add, but I think this is a pretty good start. I do think I'm gonna put some spruce shelves here instead of the oak ones, just for a little bit of extra contrast. All right, I'm not really gonna have space for the windows on the side, but I will put a little one right up there in the roof line almost. I think here. And again, not enough dirt. Yeah, that'll be good there. And then I actually think, originally I was thinking spruce shelves, but now I'm gonna do, oops, now I'm gonna do spruce trap doors instead. Just for some extra variety, and it'll kind of tie in the just a normal door that we're using. We are going to need copper, specifically a copper grate. I don't really want this to age, so we might have to replace it at some point. The whole roof and stuff, I kind of want it to be more of a pink hue. But if I don't wax it, it's gonna go green or blue. But I don't really have a bee situation right now, so maybe before I do the roof, I'll have to cut and go find a beehive. But maybe I will let it age and see what happens and then replace it. But I also think, wait, I actually think you can reverse the aging with an axe, even if it's not waxed. That kind of rhymed. Maybe I have that incorrect. We'll find out. I do want to take a couple of these birch logs though and just put in some texture stuff here and there. So just replacing a couple of these blocks and stripping them. So they'll be the same tone, just a slightly different texture, and that way it'll look a little more visually interesting. And follow that on this side as well. Maybe I'll even do it for a couple more here. And lastly over here as well. The inside of this house looks so scary. Okay, not too much, nothing too crazy. Okay, I have the copper grates. Next, what I want... Well, actually, before we jump the gun and start detailing, let me make sure I get a roof on this thing. So what we're going to need for that is copper, and I'm going to turn it into a mixture of like the copper slabs, maybe 2 of those, and some copper blocks. And then I guess I'll actually put away all the wood for now, except for maybe the oak, because that way I can build out my tower. Then I'll also need the granite. And I'll make a couple of slabs for that. I might do some polished ones as well, just for even more texture. And then we'll just use regular blocks, I believe. Okay, so this is gonna make up our roof here, but I'm gonna let some of the copper age to its second stage, and that'll give us a little more dimension. What I like to do is have a, well, first let me figure out which block I want to use. I think it's going to be this copper one. I like to have, if there's a slab, I like to have a block that comes out above it, just so that you can kind of see it even when you're on the ground, like you don't have to be high above. I just like the bit of extra texture and all of that. So I'm just gonna put in couple of things here. I'm going to do a mix of the copper and granite right now, even though I kind of need more granite as we work inwards, I think, but I'm also just gonna let it take me where it wants, because again, I kind of like the idea of a kind of quirky-ish roof. I'm going to try to match it on the other side, not blocks per se, but just height and stuff, just to make sure that it kind of meets somewhere in the middle at some point. We're also going to need a lot more copper blocks. I'm going to see, okay, so the pillar is here. Perhaps I will do something. Just trying to figure out the tower right now. Could do... maybe I'll do it here. I feel like that's roughly off-center enough to look like it's meant to be off-center, but also still work with the build, I guess. I really don't know how big I was thinking for this tower. Could I bring it out even further here and make kind of an L shape? And maybe this could be like a little bed nook or something. To make it a little bit wider on this side if that's the case. I think just by 1 though. Okay, I'll take a little look at it from the front and then decide. Okay, you really can't even see that much of it, but I think that's fine. And then maybe we could put a small balcony right there. Oh, perhaps for more interest, we even just bring it down all the way, just for this little bump out here. I do need more birch planks, which I can't remember if I have more, if I have to make some, but I'm gonna double check. Oh, we have plenty. Okay. Oops. My pick is about to break as well, so I will have to craft a new one. I think 4 high again, or should I just, maybe I can do it 3 high, and then depending on the roof, that'll bring up the height of it a little bit, maybe. Either way, I'll fill it in. This might help me save on the copper supplies as well. Though that's not too big of a concern actually, because you can just find copper everywhere basically. This is going to be a very tiny space. I don't even know what you would use this for. I guess I can make it my bed. But it's a 1 tile bump out. Maybe that seems a little bit too small, so I'm actually gonna expand it just a touch. Yeah, I think that'll be better, and then I can really make this a bed nook. Because I still want it to have some function and purpose. I'm just debating whether I bring this further back or if I let it be. Built it up like this, and then the next section would go here. Okay. We will try it. Oh, I think I went too high. Putting this tower is going to give me a bunch more space, so maybe we won't have to dig as far into the little hill as I was thinking. I'm also hoping we can tackle the interior today, but we'll have to see. I genuinely have no clue how long this episode is so far, so we'll have to find out. I am surprised that in all my wandering today, I haven't found a single village. I found 2 shipwrecks, 2 ruined nether portals, but no village. And I found a plains biome, so that's a little bit shocking to me. And I'm hoping that changes soon, because I would like to find a village somewhere. Alright, I think I have to work on this from the outside. I can keep doing the roof here for a little bit. Oh, I guess I have the polished granite as well. With this roof now, it's gonna need to be a little bit taller than how I have it. So I will take it up just about 1 block. Oh, and I need more birch. Actually getting surprisingly low on the birch planks. I used a full stack just here. That is surprising. Okay, we must check it from the front. It's wonky, but in a good way. I like how wonky it is. I do wish these weren't perfectly lined up. So I don't know if I bring it out even more on that side. They're not actually perfectly lined up, but they do look pretty lined up. I'm gonna change it, I think. Or even having a bit more of a unique sort of looking pillar. Maybe if it's a little bit curved inwards. I don't know, I think there needs to be a bit more dimension over there. I guess you can't even really see it with how the tree is. I'm gonna make another oak stair. Or a couple of them, rather. Oh, I had some more here. I do want to see about bringing this out a bit more. I don't know. I think maybe just bringing it out the way it is by one block would look a little better. I was trying to do something cool, but I don't think it looks quite right. Maybe I can tweak the pillar after the fact, but I think I need a good base first. This one on this side and then we'll be good. Oh, I do actually. I'm not doing it so that the outer pillars are sticking out from the wall. I also guess I should pick up that cover block. I'm keeping them in line with the filler block just for space purposes. I feel like when you're starting a starter home, it's a lot better when they're on the same or in the same line, because I feel like it lets you make a slightly bigger house, but it still looks nice, just doesn't have as much depth, but we can fix that with other blocks, so I'm not too worried. I'm just debating where to put the floor here. I think we could do it like along this way. I'm out of birch planks. I don't know if I want to use that for the floor or whatnot, because it might look very much the same. Maybe I'll use oak or spruce. I will see, but I'm more concerned about the outside right now, as I am with most of my builds. All right, that seems better, a little bit cooler. Yeah, so let's do the roof for that little tower and see how we go from there. That does mean a lot more spruce slabs. While I'm here, I might as well make some more copper slabs as well, because I'm decently low on that, and maybe some more granite slabs. Oh no. I just turned all my granite into polished granite slabs. Well, Okay. I mean, I know I'll use it all at some point, but that is definitely not what I needed for this house. We shall roll with it, though. I think I'll just do the same kind of curved roof that I did for the bottom floor there. Oops. Maybe I will need more spruce than I thought. I am stuck. Also, just to save on resources here, I can go ahead and just fill this in with dirt. Same with back here. And I'll just let the grass grow onto it. Maybe I'll do a much more flat roof here instead of the peaked way that I had it, because I don't want them to be too identical. Unless actually this is going to be a 3-tile flat roof, which will actually match what I did. I'm trying to envision it right now. Okay, I guess then instead we'll go for a pointy roof for a bit more contrast. It's not going to be the most pointy because I am only using slabs right now. Did I get the spacing on this correct? No, I did not. Oh, I don't think it's an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. It has to be 2 there. But it can be pointy on the back there. I'm not sure what this is going to look like once it's built in. But I guess we'll find out in due time. On this side, it's going to be flat here. And then we could give it a bit of an arch. I've just kind of confused myself with this portion here. So I think this might be the best way. Oops, too high. Oops. I am already feeling so much better about restarting. I think something about Minecraft lighting really affects me. I mean, honestly, it's the same for real life too. I'm very affected by lighting. And in the last one, there was not very good lighting where I was working. And it kind of snuffed my fire. Is that a saying? It feels like a saying, but I could have that so wrong. But basically I just didn't feel very motivated. This is so cute though. Okay, I love it. Let's finish off the roofing and then we can do some fun stuff and do a little bit of detailing, which I think I'm mainly going to do with copper. Should I have enough, but I might have to make a trip. You know what? We are going to use a lot of granite slabs on this upper portion because I have so many that I need to use. So my axe is just about dead. Oh, okay. Or it could die just there. Quick pause to go make another. I guess should also check on my farm, because I could let it be growing more by now if I replant it, but I can't get sidetracked. I must keep to the mission. That was not what I wanted. Okay, back up we go. I guess maybe I need to fill in that part with some actual blocks instead of dirt. Okay. I'm trying to find a good ratio between copper and granite, just because I know I want this more colored copper to be at the front, but I haven't really followed that so far. And we are now out of copper slabs, so... Okay, this is a little bit of a problem spot. Maybe if I use a full block instead? That fixes it. I'll do the same on this side then. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do any full blocks of granite because I kind of goofed it. So I'll have to make do. Oops. Let's use a little bit more copper up here. Okay, that's the whole roof filled in. I don't know if I love this part here. I guess I could add a couple more raised spots here and there. Maybe this one can become copper instead. Okay, we'll come down to the bottom, take a look. Same old pattern. I mean, you can't really tell the roof from this angle, which I think is fine. I mean, I know there's a roof, so I'm more concerned about what this front part looks like. And so far, I'd say I really like it. So now we can do some fun stuff and do a little bit of detailing. Because I'm gonna put away some things for now. Potentially. I'm likely just gonna bring that all out again, but especially to make some of the details that I need, actually, now that I think about it. Let me take some of this, some of this. We'll make a couple more of these. Okay, I made a couple of little accent details here so we can start adding some texture and variety to this house. So mainly a lot of copper stuff. I want to use these copper iron rods to come down from the roof line, and then I'm going to connect them with a chain here. No real function other than that they look cute. And then I also made some lanterns. So this is a half tile, so I can't put a chain there, so I'll just put it on top of that stair. Or the other option would be under the stair, maybe? Or maybe not. Something like that. We can also put a couple of leaves for some greenery. Let's look at this top portion though. So at the front, we have space for about one window. I kind of wanted it to be two. I don't know if I'm gonna like how that looks with the roof line, but we're gonna try it. It's not gonna be a great window situation on this side because I can't really center it. So I'm not sure the best way to do that. I will think on it. I guess I can't put much of any there. This side can have two tall window, or maybe I'll even make it 3. Get a little bit more light, not much because it's kind of in a cliff, but I need to make more copper grates though. Yeah, you can see some of these are already starting to age, which is very good. Because that's where I want them to be. I don't want them to go blue, I don't think. So we'll likely be changing a couple of them. It's not going to line up with the other window on the opposite side, but I do prefer it to look like this. So I'm going to roll with that. And then on this side, maybe we could do a little too wide window, like so. And then I wanted to use these as my shutters. I wonder if I need extra detail underneath though. Don't particularly like the look of that. I think I have some birch on me. I might go in now and texture some of this wall because I didn't actually do that. And then we can evaluate if it needs more. How did my axe break already? I miss my diamond tools. I will make another. We are just plowing through this iron. I'll probably do like a big mining trip off camera and just gather a bunch of resources. Unless you guys want to see it on camera. I feel like that's the kind of thing that people usually do on stream. But they also don't do like semi-unedited long plays. So I don't know if that's something I'm supposed to include or not. Which is why I need your guys' feedback. I want to put a lantern over here. Do I want it to be like that, or do I want just a normal chain? I'm more concerned with how the front of the build looks right now, so I think I'm gonna put more emphasis there. We'll do a chain going down like that, and then on this side we'll put the lantern. A bit of unevenness is good, or I think at least. Got the trapdoors there. I'm gonna need more. So let me make that right now. I really wish you got more bang for your buck with these trapdoors, because you're using 6 blocks and you get 2 of them. It's not the most, most bang for your buck. I also did decide to get rid of the side door here in the hopes that we can make some kind of cool path that leads to the front instead. But I can put some kind of window thing here. Just trying to decide how big. Do a little 4 blocks. Small 4 block window. And you get a pretty nice view, and then when we have the bridge going, that'll look very nice. I need some more copper grates yet again. Thank goodness for this stone cutter. It's really quite handy. And I will deal with that inside in a little bit. So far, so cute. I definitely think it needs the leaves. And I'm gonna make some more spruce shelves because I think I want to put them on the pillars there. Hopefully that's enough. Wow, it's so gorgeous over here. I love it. I love all the trees around. I'm honestly not sure we're gonna need more than 6, but I did strip enough wood for more than 6, so we'll see. I can put them on these ones as well. Okay, I will actually need more than 6. I don't know if it's essential that I put them on the back there, but I guess for peace of mind I will. In the daylight, this is what it's looking like. Well, the morning light. And I think it's so pretty. I feel really happy with this. We will add in the touches of green once I figure out the last of the details that I want to add. And I'm not the most sure about what to do about this side thing here, because I know it needs a little something. I'm just not sure what little something. Whoa, none of that is what I meant to do. Okay, I do have a lot more of the trapdoors, so we can use that as the shutters on that side. I'll hang a lantern there just because we have the space. And then I could even bring the stairs along this way. So that back bit there. Oh, and I have just enough to make shutters on this side. I do feel like we need a little something here, but there is a slab there, which makes it a little tricky. I wonder what it would look like if I put gates along there. Do I want to spend enough money to figure that out? I'm not so sure. Or not money. Goodness, I just can't break out of the Sims patterns. Resources is what I meant. I'm just debating. I'll try it, but I'll try it as birch gates. I guess I'll just make 2 to start. I definitely want 4, but I just want to see how it even looks. It's not bad actually. It might be good. It looks a little weird from this angle just with the spacing, but I'll try it on this side. In worst case, I'll get rid of them and I'll use them when I start an animal farm or something, which will probably be in the next episode. I'm not sure we're gonna have time to get to that today. I'm more concerned with getting my house in order, which I think it looks just fantastic. I mean, it's small and humble, but it's a starter home, so it's meant to be. Okay, I'll do a quick scan of all the sides of the house. Here's my shovel. Okay, not much I can do with this tower, so I'll leave it for the time being. And then the front has the windows. And then we can dig back and down if I want more space, or we can leave it. I do need to put in a floor and stuff, so I'm going to finish up the last couple of details and then I'll come back when we're done, and I will start on the interior with you guys. I'm trying to remember where I last left off, but I think I was about to go and work on the interior, which I have kind of touched up a little bit, which I don't believe you saw. So this is what we have right now. I clearly have not decorated in here, but on this side we'll have like a little kitchen kind of crafting area. Then over here we can go upstairs, and this is where I'll probably put my bedroom for the time being. It's a very small house on the interior, but these shelf blocks have been a lifesaver. And then here we have a not so completed basement, and this is where I'm gonna have my storage. So I want to have my chest going along this way. And so that's kind of the plan. I don't know if we'll fully finish the downstairs today because this video has already gotten a touch long, but I do think the bedroom up here and all the other things shall be good. So we can probably just start adding all of that stuff. My inventory is very full. I need a lot more chests and stuff so I can sort of organize everything. I guess I do have bundles, so I could use some of that, but for now, let's start with moving my bed. I guess I only have the one, but I would prefer it to be kind of a double bed nook situation. Like tucked into here. I'll set my spawn point. It is almost nighttime though, so we'll see. Also, I did want my... Oh no, that's not what I want to do. I did want my house and all of the copper elements to stay their first stage. So I'll have to get some wax and stuff, but I think worst case I can regress the stage with my axe, even if it hasn't been waxed. That sounded like I was trying to rhyme, but I swear I wasn't. I also don't know where my crafting table is. Oh, I think I put it downstairs actually. But it should be nighttime enough for us to be able to sleep. Cute, cozy, first night in the new homestead. Okay, yeah, my crafting table is down here. I don't know, what wood do I have the most of? I seem to have a lot of birch wood right now, so I guess I'll make a couple of chests with said birch wood. And then maybe we can start organizing. Honestly, I'll probably do the organizing off camera, but I'm gonna have them go this way so I can fit way more than I'm usually able to. For now, I guess I'll just put everything in, and then, like I said, just organize afterwards. And it will be a very satisfying reveal, hopefully. It would be nice to tackle some of the pathing and terraforming today, but I fear we won't have time for this episode. So I think perhaps doing some of those more like small details and kind of making the area feel lifelike, I think that'll have to come next episode. Also, you might see that new recipe in the corner. It's been a few days, actually kind of over a few days since I did my last recording, and since then we have gotten that brand new update with like a bit more added to the desert, I believe. There's like undead camels, zombie horses, amongst other things. Oh yeah, there's like that whole underwater mob now, the Nautilus or something. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of that stuff, and one of the new items is the spear, which is what just came up in the corner. I don't actually know how to make it. Oh, it's just on a diagonal. 2 attack damage. It's not great. Well, that's probably just because it's stone, but 4 attack damage. Can you throw it? I honestly don't know that much about the update. So we'll have to figure that out as we go along. But I don't think that's really the main focus for now. Just want to work on getting everything inside my house. Oh no, I did not have enough space. Let's have to put some of these in this chest for now. Yeah, I definitely need a better path to get to my house. This is pretty bad. Okay, I want to do it like this. Oh, I actually only have one chest, and then I would put another beside there, but I guess I have some leftover space in here, and then I'll dump the rest in here. I guess I don't really need those gold tools right now. Also, I am having the most magical Christmas day, winter day over here. Like, it has been snowing nonstop since I woke up, and where I live is just covered in snow, and it is so cozy. It makes me want to do like a Minecraft Christmas episode, or just like winter episode. It doesn't have to be Christmas. But I don't think I'll have the time because I'm trying to get a Sims winter holiday build out before the holidays come around. And I think that's going to take up most of my time because, as I've mentioned in a couple videos now, or maybe just my most recent, but I do have a job now, so now I have to, like a job outside of YouTube, so now I have to kind of divide my time up a little bit more. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. But all of that's to say is I don't exactly have the time to record a winter special for both games, I guess. Okay, I was debating actually trying to terraform a little bit of this. I just can't decide if I want to do the interior right now or if I want to do the terraforming. I guess we'll do the interior. I did say that's what I was going to do. So let me come down here and come to my very organized chests here. Yeah, so the chests are going to be stacked like this, and then we can access them like that. I don't want to completely cover this wall though, because I do still need to kind of put in all the correct blocks so it's not just stone and doesn't look like this, because this looks bad. But we can work on the upstairs for the time being. Maybe I'll go with more spruce accents. I don't have any pale oak, but that would be handy because I like to make fridges. Maybe, what about a granite countertop? I feel like that's a little modern for what I'm going for here. I will have 2 crafting tables. I'm gonna have one down here, the one I'm using, and then I'll make another for upstairs. Then we could also get some barrels. Those are fun to use as kitchen cabinets and such. They are a very expensive item with the amount of resources I have right now. Not the most ideal. Oh, I also like to make a cauldron as my sink, but do I have the funds for that? I guess I could. Iron's not too hard to get. I think I need 7. Then I also want to make a tripwire because I like to use that as the faucet. Oh, that calls for iron. Okay, maybe we'll just go with the classic lever instead. Oh, I need cobblestone. Why did I think it was smooth stone? But yeah, a lever is far cheaper. Even though I kind of like the trip hook look a little bit better. But that's okay. Okay, there's our sink. We definitely need a bunch more barrels. Oh, we can also make a smoker. But I forget the recipe, so I'm gonna search it up here. Oh, and with the smoker, I then like to put a campfire underneath it so that it looks like it's consistently cooking something. So I'll do that as well, and I will be almost out of spruce wood, so I'm actually going to use different logs for that. I'll use the birch logs because I don't really want to use up all of my resources. Okay, slabs. Maybe we should make some trapdoors too. This looks like a decent start, but I will get maybe 3 more barrels if I have enough. Okay, just 2 barrels, 2 more barrels. And then we'll come up this way. And I think we'll go for some kind of L shape here. I guess the other option is maybe we could squeeze a fireplace in. Like maybe this back wall here could be a fireplace. I don't know where that leads out to. But maybe instead of using the fireplace on my smoker, I use it down here. That would require me to change the block underneath though. I'd love to do a brick or a terracotta, but I don't have any clay at the moment. Honestly, what if I did a lodestone? It's kind of pretty as the base of the fireplace, or I could do copper. Oh, actually, why don't we just do some granite? We all know I have enough slabs. Oops. So I'll put some granite there, and I guess we could use that as the back wall as well. I do wish it was centered, but we'll make do with the off-centered look. Oh, if I really need to center it, I could probably do it here, actually. And have it take up that whole wall, and then maybe the kitchen goes like this. Okay, I'm just thinking here. Maybe the fireplace needs to go one back here. I was being kind of precise with this because I didn't want to have to remake a campfire, but it's done now. Maybe I will go get more of that granite from down below. I'm actually not sure. Oh, my hunger is so low. I'm not sure if I'm able to make polished granite walls, in which case this might be a bit unfortunate. Oh, but I do have some normal granite, so that works. All right. And what's nice about the campfire is it should not set my house on fire, as opposed to lighting some nether brick on fire. Back in the old days, that's what you had to do, and didn't end so well for all of my houses, I'll say that much. Going to get a couple of walls here, maybe 3. I could even do it more like this. And then I kind of want to have a chimney sort of feature. I guess I could fully wall it in almost. It's not my original plan, but I guess it's not bad. It's kind of cute. Let's get more of this back here. Oh, this is gonna burn my object, but that's okay, I don't really need it. And I'm also gonna break behind here. Okay, and there's our little fireplace. I think it's quite adorable. I wonder, let's get one up here. That might stop the smoke a bit too much. Oh well, we shall try it. Okay, that's cozy. That door is really loud, to be honest. That fireplace definitely takes up more space than I probably would have wanted it to originally, but that's okay. I'd also love if there was a window here, because you cannot see the time of day. Well, I guess you could look out back there, but I will sleep so that nothing evil spawns, and then we will proceed. We do need some clay though, because I can't do an interior without adding some flower pots. There really is no window space here though. Let me try to get all of my kitchen blocks, so to speak. I'll think of the best way to do this. I'll use the trapdoors as shelving maybe. And this could be counters, or if we do it like 1, 2, 3, we could put a flower pot there. I'm not sure what I'll do with this just yet, but you could have some miscellaneous shelving like that. I thought I had 2 furnaces. Did I not grab both of them? I know I broke 2 over there. But why am I only seeing 1? Okay, well, I don't know what happened with that. Did I accidentally put them somewhere? So confused. I know I had 2. Alright, well, if it's going to try and tell me that I didn't have 2, I will make do with the 1. I could do it like this and then stack the smoker on top. Or maybe it'd be cuter on the other side. Like right here. And then we have a double oven situation. We have a stone cutter. Maybe that's better for downstairs. But we can put the cauldron here with the lever. And a crafting table beside that. I have 1 more barrel, which could go upstairs, so maybe I won't use that. Then we can do slabs like this. I'll store my food up there. Usually I do like to make some kind of fridge, but I don't know if I want that for this one, just because of where the placement is. But I would do something like this and then close it. And it looks like a pantry. It actually is really cute though. Okay, I'll do it. I'm convinced. And then we can grab food from in here like that. Cute. Or we can put it up there. It doesn't really matter, but I can't put anything on this counter if the shelf is here. So maybe I'll do a hanging pot here instead with a chain. I'm debating if I try to hide this or not. Like that. Some built-in cabinetry. It's pretty cute, actually. It does really block the fireplace, though, now that I look at it a bit clearer. Okay, you guys can comment below. I can always make changes. Then over here is just kind of going to be hallway area, so I'll have to do like paintings or hanging plants. And then up here we have the little bed area. I want to have another bed here, so I won't put anything beside that. We could do with a railing, though, of some kind along here. I don't think I have any oak shelving left. Oh, I do. Never mind. I could also maybe make some chairs and couches and stuff. Let's start with the railing, though. Okay, it looks pretty sad, I'll be honest, but I don't have all of the resources that I actually needed. So maybe let's see if there's any clay around here. That looks like some clay there. Oh, that's clay. I want something closer to the surface so that like this perhaps, so that I can mine it without this reduction to the mining speed. Couldn't think of how to say that. Honestly feel like that should be enough for a couple of flower pots. Yeah, 40 pieces of clay will be more than enough for some flower pots. Also, I will get rid of this viewing point eventually. It's not here to stay fully. Oh, I just put my... Oh my gosh, I'm hitting all of the wrong buttons. Oh yeah, it is pretty dark in here. So let's make some lanterns, some chains, and get some coal so that while we do all that, everything can smelt. Okay, coal, this, and then I have my torches, so we should be good. I also need to know how to make a lectern because I do think I'll end up needing that. I'll put the coal in here. I'm going to split some of that with this over here. And then we can make some lanterns. Oh, it's going to want me to make some copper lanterns. which is okay. They're not too hard to make. They don't have my favorite glow, but they will do. Because I don't want to use all of my iron right now to make normal lanterns, so we will use some of the copper stuff. I could do one here. I'll make a couple, I guess. A couple as in 2. And then we'll also make some chains. All right, and I said a lantern here. Oh, I could put one there as well. And have that be the hanging pot, but I think we'll do plants up in these spots. One lantern there, then I'll also put a lantern there. We'll make a couple of flower pots. I don't even know what I have for flowers right now to actually make this cute, but we'll find out. I want to put something here. I'm just not sure what. Like maybe a potion brewing stand, if I get it at one point. Or actually, I have an idea. Basically, what I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to have a book and quill so that we can write out our to-do lists, which I will make right now. And then we can write out our daily to-do lists and have them be ongoing. And then I'll want to store them somewhere. So I could do this chiseled bookshelf here, which actually is fairly simple. I was originally thinking of a lectern, but you need a full bookshelf for that, and I'm not fully equipped for that, but we do have just enough leather to make an item frame. And if it's in the kitchen, it might look like a recipe book, but that is a-okay. Let's hope this works, because I'm actually not sure if you can put a book and quill in the item frame, but oh, it does. Perfect. Okay, and then that way, when we want to write out our to-do list, it's just here and ready. It might even be better on the actual wall, just for ease of visibility and whatnot. Whoa, it blends in so well with birch. I never knew that. We can just put it there as like a little recipe book, but it's actually a to-do list. And then that shall be good for that. Let me get some plants to decorate my flower pots now. I have some pink tulips, some cornflowers. I like to put saplings in as well. I don't know if any of these ones speak to me. Let me try... I guess we can try a birch sapling. I'll do blue up here. And I put the lantern there, but I think it might actually be cuter if this is a hanging pot and then the lantern goes beside it. Okay, well, we'll have to adjust the lighting for this tunnel and stuff, but that whole section is incomplete, so that's okay. Over here, maybe I'll do the birch sapling. Gonna make another flower pot. We'll put that one there. Oops, I accidentally reloaded my shaders. And we'll put the pink tulip there. I do have space for something up there as well. Maybe when I get enough resources, I can make that the bookshelf. I'm really trying not to step on this pressure plate. It might be more annoying than it's worth. I don't know though, because it's kind of, I mean, it's a small thing, but having to close the door after myself in this game is always something that kind of bugs me. Which is why I always do the pressure plate, because it's like I don't even have to think about it. But if in such a small space, it might actually be too annoying. But all in all, I think this kitchen is so cute. We can probably do something more funky with the floor as we go on. Same for over here, like we can make it a little bit cuter for now, I will do one more flower pot. And I think this one can have the blue one. Yeah, we could put a little rug or something. Up here, I do need to dye the bed. Maybe I could go for a pink bed. I'd love to do green, but I don't know when we're going to find any cacti, so that might be off the table for the time being. An orange bed would also be really cute. Or I like to do a yellow bed, and I do have a lot of wildflowers. I can't dye wool that's already been dyed, correct? Oops. Oh, I can. Well, in that case, we will be making a yellow bed. Because this way I can make a double bed. Alright, my inventory looks so scary. I need to clear it out at least, even if I can't organize it just yet, but I will put the stonecutter down here. This. I don't think you can put sugarcane in a flower pot, so I won't worry about that, but we can do some other things. Maybe I could put some birch leaves in my bedroom area as a sort of vine situation. I guess I will take those shelves and maybe the slabs. What other cute flower objects? The peonies. Those are pretty cute. And I'll need this. And I guess I actually need a couple more chains and lanterns for that matter. Let's make a couple of those. I have gone a little bit crazy with the copper nuggets there. Oh, I can also make those really large pots now. I keep forgetting about that. For the longest time, I thought that was a mod. I didn't realize that those were actual in-game objects. And I'm very happy to find out that it is just vanilla. All right. This is going to be my cozy bed. I kind of want to do it like this. And then it's like very nookish. We could put... That's a half block, so we can put the lantern here. Why not put... let me think here. We could put the big pot here, and then you put the small pot there, and then you can put a flower in it. But not this big one. That doesn't go in a flower pot. Let's do the lily of the valley. Adorable. Yeah, for leaves, I was going to try to see if I could have some kind of cascading effect, which honestly is pretty cute. I don't have any of those slabs here, but it looks whimsical. I like it. Okay, yeah, we will definitely keep that. I will put... I've done such weird spacing on all of this. I'll put a pot there in the hopes that it doesn't block my way up. So I will do another birch sapling there. I want to get rid of that one. And then another lantern here. The lights on a similar side, but I think it's okay enough. Just feels dark in here still, which is kind of surprising. Okay, maybe I'll switch this actually so that the lantern is on that side, because I think that would help with our lighting problem. Yeah, that's better. And then here we can put the flower pot, which I believe was just the birch sapling. So we'll do that. could fit... I could fit a shelf here with a pot and I guess the cornflower. And maybe a painting along there when I get the resources. But honestly, as a little quaint start and a little small starter home, I think this is not bad for the beginning. Of course, it still needs a lot of work, a lot of love, but for today's episode, I'm pretty satisfied with all of this. So let's go out and take another peek at the outside. I actually do kind of want some more leaves because I think I'll add a couple of bushes. I also wonder if I could put like bone meal the place, but I don't have that much. Perhaps I will do my own flower arranging just for now. Pretty sure I used birch leaves on the roof, but for the bottom I will use oak ones, I think. I just kind of want to put them like sort of like what I did there actually. I guess the issue though is I have no terraforming done, so but eventually we will have some kind of like little path going that way. Can have some flowers. Maybe another one there. Yeah, I really want grass though, so I will have to get to work on doing some bone meal, but for a small starter home, as I said, I think this is just adorable. And I feel a lot more excited about this world than I did about the last one, so immediately we're doing good. All right, everyone, that is going to be it for today's episode. The very first episode of my brand new Forever World, which I believe I said last time, but I promise this one will stick. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And once again, if you feel so inclined, let me know down below if you like to see the kind of mining stuff or like resource gathering, or if you're more interested in just seeing me build up this little area and I can cut out all that filler stuff. It's completely up to you guys, so just let me know. But yeah, I'm super happy with this start. I'm very excited to continue on. Hopefully the next Minecraft video will be in 2-ish weeks or something. I'm trying to post every other week as a new video or like new video game, I guess, or at least every 2 weeks. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's episode. As always, thank you so much for watching, and of course if you have any comments or suggestions, make sure you leave them down below, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one.